Howdy. Welcome to What Does a Koala Do? I'm Kay. Alright, y'all. Today we're in the Redeemer. And, it is all that. So first I'm going to take it out on a VHRT, and I'm going to do it solo. We'll see how that goes. This ship isn't really meant to be played solo. You're going to have about as much firepower as a Cuddy Black. A little bit better than a Cuddy Black. But you're in a much larger, much slower ship. But you also have as much armor as a hammerhead. So, do with that what you will. There's a guy, but no marker. Have to boost in the turns, almost exactly like a Connie Andromeda. Or Taurus, or Aquila, or Phoenix. Take your pick, any of the constellations. Yep, I've worked on him quite a bit already, and his marker hasn't updated, so gotta wait. Gotta play it safe. Or play it dangerously to play it safe. Well, that happened. Does pretty good damage. The problem is just tracking fast targets. This is a hurricane here. We'll probably get a little sample. Well, they went kind of easy on me that time. So yeah, it handles and has similar characteristics to a Constellation Andromeda, with a little bit less firepower. You don't have 4 gimbaled guns. You've got 2 fixed 4s and 2 fixed 3s. So you gotta aim with that sucker, or you gotta drop down to 3s and 2s if you want gimbals. But it's heavily armored, so unless you're getting picked apart by 3 enemies at the same time, you're likely to survive almost anything. Well, anyways, I was just going to do the one VHRT solo, because this ship isn't really meant to be solo, but if you wanted to, if you bought it for playing with your friends, but you're still wanting to maybe get some use out of it when they're not online, well, there you go. It's still doable, it's just going to be slow. And now, what is it like if you play with friends? So here I am with my friend Sanjin. He's going to be the gunner. I'll be the pilot. One of the things I don't like about the Redeemer is that you have to take that ladder to get to the upper deck. But whatever. Very small complaint. Here we're cruising in. I think the turret is able to hit targets maybe even out to 5 kilometers. It could have been that there was increased range due to both us and the target moving towards each other. So this is a ERT, and that's a hammerhead right there. And I normally don't bother with hammerheads in any of my videos because, well, not only are they challenging, but they take a very long time to kill. But with the Redeemer, this is our first one together in this ship. This is our first hammerhead, period, together. It still goes pretty quickly compared to other ships that have taken hammerheads with. Yeah, there that goes. So I've got 2 fixed size 4 weapons and 2 fixed size 3 weapons. And what I've put on both of the large turrets are 2 fixed size 5 weapons. And every weapon is a laser cannon in this build. You know, we just make very short work of everything. I just have one friend in the ship with me, and he's manning the top turret. And just that top turret is 2 5 laser cannons. And he can start picking things apart before it's even in my range. Sometimes I don't even get to shoot at it. Yep. So we're still getting used to playing together. He's pretty new to the game. I mean, I'm still pretty new to the game, but he's like, you know, second day new in this video. And he's a pretty good aim already with the turret. Yep, this is another hammerhead. And we wrap it up even faster than the first one. Yep. Easy mode. Truly easy mode. Now, I've had a few quick ERTs, like with the Ares Ion. I soloed that, and one of my kills was like under a minute. That's about where I am. I know, you know, some people on the interwebs, they can go out with a light fighter, and they can take a ship down in, I don't know, under 30 seconds. Maybe even closer to like 15 seconds. But they completely build their ship around it. And even then, I think that it was very focused on scatter guns, which may not even be as valid in 3.15.1. I don't know if you could still use those same tactics with like an Arrow or Gladius and just go in really hot with scatter guns. But even if so, I'm not really running scatter guns on any of my ships because I want to be able to do VHRTs as well. And VHRTs go faster typically, so I just don't run ERTs. But in the Redeemer, we run exclusively ERTs unless there's not one available. I think a Hurricane actually ends up being the biggest challenge to us rather than a Hammerhead, just because of the Hurricane's maneuverability. And this is a very slow ship. If the Hurricane is orbiting us at a close range, I'm not going to be able to track it. All I can hope to do is keep it in our upper hemisphere so that Sunjin can track him with the turret. But yeah, nothing really gives us a challenge here. This is just a warden. That's a non-issue. Sorry, warden. Lots of pretty explosions. Yeah, so if you already have a Redeemer, or you're considering paying the hefty price, and you've got at least one friend to play with, or you're willing to make one new friend, then the Redeemer's the way to go. You know, I still play solo in between, and I like the challenge. You know, I did a bunch of VRTs in a Buccaneer that's coming up soon. And all the other, you know, sample ships that I've put up on videos. But when I just want to kick back and relax and knock out ERTs as fast as possible, this is the way to do it. When it comes to hammerheads, we can just stand and bang. I can just go right up to the hammerhead. So, wild, huh? Maybe a little broken? Hate to say it. I like having the advantage. I'm gonna milk the hell out of it while I can. And it is so much fun to play with a friend or two with the Redeemer. So solo, it's usable, but 2 or 3 people, whoo. Hope that was entertaining. Hope it was useful. Thanks for watching. Sub a like, or don't.